Hi, this is Faye Sykes with Social Security Benefit Planners, and we are here to help you retire better. Uh, I just wanted to kind of do a little introduction and tell you a little bit more about me, a little bit more about my company, and ways that we might be able to assist you. First of all, wanted to just give you a little bit about my background. I am an NSSA, National Social Security Advisor designated, got that done in 2016. I had already been doing it for about 5 years prior to that, so most of it was just a refresher course, so to speak. But it did give me that designation, which I think a lot of people will appreciate in understanding my expertise and knowledge. Number two is I am a national expert in this. I do speaking engagements. Actually, this weekend I'm going to be out in Anaheim, California, talking to a gerontology convention, and at the end of the month I'll be speaking at the Southeast CPA convention. I've done live radio and TV, including Lauren Lake's Paternity Court and a variety of other things. Overall, I've been in the financial industry for about 12 years, helping individuals and families plan for retirement, get insurance, and all these other things together. But, along with a lot of other people in my industry, Social Security was just sort of an afterthought, or we didn't count it at all. And it was just sort of that red-headed stepchild, so to speak. So essentially what I wanted to do was, kind of learn more about it. And I did have a certain circumstance that had happened where I had a widower that had come into my office, and her husband had elected to take Social Security early, which was a 25% permanent reduction in the benefit, not only for his life, but her life as well. And he also took his pension only on his own life. And when he was living, it was about $6,700 a month. Well, he died 8 months later, and she went down to $1,600 a month and came into me, and I could not help her. And when I could not help her, I got a little pissed. And when I get mad, I sort of dig in, and that's what I did. So that, one of the big things from that is I found is that most people do not realize that they can plan for Social Security. They don't even know it's an option. They don't realize that there's all these different regulations and things that come around about it. There's actually over 2,700 regulations that oversee Social Security. So when I say that there's a lot of it applies this way except for in this circumstance, there's thousands of these. And myself and my team, Becky, Ann, and Susan, we have worked religiously, really trying to help understand all this and how this is going to apply to different people. So whether you're single, married, LGBT, divorced, widowed, an expatriate, in the military, worked in a firefighter, teacher, or police officer where your pension did not pay into Social Security, we've basically either know what's going on or we have the resources to figure it out. So, one of the other big things that I learned through this is that Social Security employees are, as a government entity, can only answer questions. They are not supposed to give advice. If they do, they're doing it against their job regulations. But guess what? We can, and we love to, customize plans. What we really do, to just give you an idea, is, somebody would fill in, one of the questionnaire online after they selected one of the plan options. And it's a pretty thorough questionnaire. We need Social Security statements, pension statements, only in the case if it didn't pay into Social Security. And one of our retirement planners basically goes through and figures out, kind of your maximized, your maybe what you were asking for. But, usually they'll give between 2 and 4 options, so that you can really see the impact that it can make. For couples that make under 75 grand a year, we can typically find an extra 8 to 15 grand per year. Over 75 grand a year, it's typically is around 15 to 30,000 a year. I don't know about you, but that can put a lot of ease off your other assets, or let's say you don't have a lot of assets. We have found it to be life-changing. We want people to retire better. We want you to have the resources that you need. And I know we all know that there are people out there that are struggling, that have had health situations, disabilities, lost work, maybe, bankruptcy, what have you, that have depleted other resources, and Social Security would be really the big lifeline. One thing I want to say about Social Security is it is a retirement insurance, a disability insurance, and a life insurance policy. So this is really, and you've paid into it. This is not an entitlement program at all. You've paid in between you, if you're self-employed, or you and your employer, it's about 15.3% per year. That's a lot of money that's going into this program. We want to make sure that you are getting the most of what you have paid in and you are entitled to. Again, Social Security employees it's not their job to give you advice. So that is one thing that we can really come in and do to really help make sure that you are being taken care of. With all that said, we do have a little handy quiz. Would really encourage, if you think you know Social Security or you're not sure if you do, this is a great way. And you basically would go to Social Security BP.com. Again, Social Security BP, short for benefitplanners.com. And then you can go on and do the little quiz. We also have an ebook, so if you want to learn a little bit more about the particulars about how it works, we will have some great information in there. And this is really the start of a series. We're going to sort of drill down in more in a lot of different topics. Would love to see your comments below. If you've got questions, comments, precarious situation that didn't go well, or if something really went fantastic, we really want to hear it, and we're going to take that information and those comments and hopefully make those into some future videos for you guys all to watch. All I can say is I'm extremely passionate about this, really have dug in, and we really want to help as many people as we can. Again, my name is Faye Sykes, and I'm with Social Security Benefit Planners, and we are here to help you retire better. So anything we can do to help, please let us know. Thank you so much.